Well, there's a new video floating around that I just showed you where a rapper is having an interview and he starts fumbling in his pocket. And apparently there's a gun in his pocket that goes off and like shoots through his pants.
Yeah.
And choices we got in life, those were your choices. Who shot who?
Come on, Lo.
Somebody got shot?
Lo, you good, Lo?
I hope. That's like what I fear the most about people handling firearms around me is that they don't know what they're doing and fiddling with a firearm and something like, you know what I mean, accidentally hit somebody. I'd have been in the room when guns accidentally fired off and you be ready to whoop on the dude, but that's like, I just feel like you should get DP'd. If yo, like, I don't know if he from a hood or nothing. I just feel like mishandling firearms like dummies, what they say, guns don't kill people, it's dumb motherfuckers with guns kill people. That's a dumb motherfucker with a gun. You knew you had a gun in your pocket. You so nervous that you using a gun as a fidget mid-interview and blow through your pocket. Imagine that.
Look, I just quickly went through my list of interviews over the years about people that were involved in accidental shootings, and I found 5 different interviews where people talked about that. Yeah. Miss Pat, the comedian, accidentally shot herself in the head.
In the head?
Yeah. Buster Douglas, his brother accidentally got shot and killed. Saigon.
Wait, hold on. Buster Douglas is a real person?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like Jamarcus or something.
Buster Douglas, who beat Mike Tyson.
Oh, shit.
The boxer who beat Mike Tyson, Buster Douglas, who gave Mike Tyson his
I
first
thought
loss.
Holyfield was the only one with
Nope,
this.
that was later on. That was after Tyson got out of prison.
We be calling Busters Buster Douglas. I
Well,
ain't know
no, Buster Douglas is definitely a real person. Absolutely. You're a little too young to remember, but yeah, absolutely a real person. 100%. I interviewed him.
Go ahead.
Saigon got into a situation where he shot a guy for bumping into him and ended up shooting a second guy accidentally. Plaxico Burress, the NFL player, the one who, you know, won the Super Bowl for the Giants, ended up really similar to that situation. We talked about this. He basically had a gun in his sweats.
Yeah.
And he went to the club and the gun slipped, you know, from his waistline. He went to go grab it and then pow, shot himself in the leg.
Yeah, Plex. And he had to go do some time, huh?
Yeah, over that situation.
Yeah,
he went to jail.
Sure. Yeah, I remember Plexico. That's crazy, though. Yeah,
You know, and finally, Big U talked about how his friend accidentally shot him.
Accidentally
he got shot 7 different times, and one of those times was his friend accidentally shooting him.
So you said Big U been shot 7 different times? Damn. I only know about one time. That's crazy. Yeah, bro. Dummies with guns, though. You got these niggas out here, and he wasn't even no young dude, so I can't say like
about
a young
40 or something.
Yeah, I just feel like he ain't. He a rapper or he like a?
They're saying rapper in the video. I've never heard of him.
Yeah, because I feel like he ain't really been on no platforms because what he was doing, it's not even like good mannerism for film anyway. Like you doing an interview, like you with your hands in your pockets, steadily going in your pockets, that look kind of weird. Anyway, but you like fidgeting in your pocket and blow, like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. But my thing is like, you know, and I own guns. I feel like if I have to bring a gun with me somewhere, I probably just shouldn't go. Like if it's that serious to me, this is why I'll bring security with me. I'll bring someone to actually carry the gun, and their job is to shoot the gun.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I need to go somewhere where I may have to be the shooter.
Gun, you feel like gun is for you to protect yourself within your home or
within my home.
Yeah.
And if I go out my home and I have to use a gun, I have to bring someone who is licensed and will legally shoot someone and then get on the stand.
Yeah.
You know, like for example, recently Terrence Gangster Williams, who's regular on my show, Birdman's brother.
Yeah.
He had this arch enemy named Lil Diesel from the Melf. Like they were trying to kill each other for years. They had seen each other for 30 years. Last time they saw each other, they had knives out. You know what I'm saying? And the time before that, Terrence got stabbed in his fucking stomach. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they literally hated each other, and their crews were like killing each other off and everything else like that. I got them all in our studio in New York. I talked to both of them. They were both cool. We're doing the interview. But before we did the interview, I pulled each one of them aside, and I had my security, who was active NYPD, not retired.
Yeah,
still
like
works for
right
NYPD, biggest gang in the country, 30,000 deep.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and act crazy if you want to. I can't stop him if he's, if you do something crazy, you're gonna get arrested.
Yeah, you're going
right.
to jail.
This is
Yeah,
I won't be able to stop that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? because my little checks that I give him is less important than his NYPD check.
Yeah, he's
not going to lose his job over me, right?
So under oath. He can't pass that type of shit up.
We frisked everyone. I explained, I'm like, listen, this is designed to be a peaceful meeting. I don't want it to be Jerry Springer. I don't want it to be no jumper. Shout out to my man Adam. I love you. But you got some shit going on in your studio sometimes, and this is not what I'm trying to do. So, like,
I don't think nobody ever boxed without, somebody I think the only time they boxed is when spit or the word bitch was going on, man.
How many times was that?
Well, anyway, let's
go. That situation. I mean, then there was
talk about Terrence.
Krishan Rock was kicking the TV, and, Wack almost, jumped on Poetic Flacco that one time, and, I'm just saying. And then, of course, the great brawl of 2024.
Yeah, man.
I love you, Adam. I love you. You know how I feel about you. No Diddy. But you have a little too much drama in your studios.
Yeah.
You have a little too much.
Yeah, nah.
And but I had explained to everyone involved that this was not going to be that. So nobody had a weapon on them. Nobody was sitting down. If I felt that there was going to be some tension, that things were starting to escalate, I would have sent my guy in and just separate them, and then that would be the end.
Yeah, immediately.
Yeah. I'm not into that.
Yeah, Terrence and and they all both are what, 55 years old now. Yeah, they probably
they're
ready
older. They each did 30 years in prison.
Yeah,
and it was actually a great conversation.
Did they see each other on the yard? That's when Terrence got stabbed in the stomach.
Nah, like the fight happened at a fair in New Orleans where Terrence got stabbed. But then the dude that stabbed him, which was Diesel's brother, ended up getting shot and losing his leg. And
that night?
No, like shortly afterwards. And
right.
Terrence saw him in the hospital, and he was about to do something, but he was with his family. And then they both got locked up. They were in jail together. And then someone who didn't like Terrence gave Diesel a knife.
Oh.
So Diesel had the knife out, but, the guards came in and broke it up. And then for 30 years, they didn't see each other.
Crazy.
So then I purposely separated them so the first time they saw each other was on camera.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But they were in the same building?
One arrived first.
Oh, okay.
They were in the same building. Yeah. And, Terrence came. They both had people with him, basically. Yeah. Terrence had his, one of his security guys with him, and Diesel, I think, had a son and maybe a security type guy with him. But my security was the one that was actually going to handle everything.
That's crazy. The Diesel dude, his brother lost a leg, and then Terrence, right-hand man, lost the arm.
No.
Booby.
Oh, Booby lost his arm?
Booby Black.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the one that's with Kevin Gates all the time.
Oh, okay.
So Terrence was telling the story. I don't know what interview it was, but he was telling the story about him walking in the house, and he just hear like a Uzi go off or a chop. And he like, oh, that's Booby getting off down there. And when they ran outside, Booby had been hit up. He was on the ground. I think they had to amputate the arm due to that.
Oh, okay. Crazy.